Silicon Valley Bank was a commercial bank headquartered in Santa Clara, California. SVB was one of the largest banks in the United States and a member of the S&P 500 index. On March 10th, 2023, after a bank run on its deposits, it failed and was taken into receivership, in the second largest bank failure in American financial history. Silicon Valley and Silicon Valley Bank are both known for being part of the venture capital scene. In fact, in the mid-1990s, this bank had provided early venture capital to Cisco Systems. Perhaps you've heard of them. I'm not a financial advisor, and I certainly don't know what this means for startups and the overall venture capital scene. I guess this is a reminder that you should be careful borrowing money, and banks are not guaranteed to be too large to fail. I'm Anthony Forder. This is Readysetdata. Let's talk about this. Silicon Valley Bank was founded in 1983. By 1995, you see articles like this, touting how the high-tech bank loved startups. It clearly specialized in startups, it being placed in Silicon Valley and having Silicon Valley its name, obviously heavily in IT and those type of startups. Instead of loaning money to people, it's loaning money to startups and venture capitalists. What I have here is an article discussing Silicon Valley Bank's demise and how it all began with a downgrade threat. As much as this involves finances and this involves IT, a lot of this is really just human behavior. They had a call and they were discussing the value of the bonds that they had parked. And due to our current economy, the situation that a lot of companies are in right now, they have investments that just aren't worth as much anymore due to higher interest rates. They were worried about this downgrade undermining confidence of investors. They thought of a plan to handle this, but unfortunately, it had backfired. Once people found out that they were in dire straits, people started lining up to get their money back. By people, I mean companies, venture capitalists, these startups. People would line up and get their money out before the company was unable to give them money. This is called a bank run. This is something that I thought was a thing of the past. I joked like, this is something that happened in the 1950s and 1920s. But this happened yesterday. Once people feel the bank's unsafe, regardless of whether or not they had a plan to alleviate the situation, they all lined up and said, give us our money. And if you were too far behind that line, the person before you got the last couple pennies and you're out of luck. So the stock started taking a dive. We can see here, right now we're showing 82, although this is the weekend. A few days ago, on the 8th, it was at $267. So that rapid decline is all human behavior. People are thinking that this company is going to go under. They pull the money out to try to keep whatever funds they have, keep whatever value they have. And all these people in aggregate is what ends up causing the stock to drop. This just goes to show that even though tech, of course, is here to stay, we too will have our bumps in the road. We too will have problems. Nothing's guaranteed. Not even IT, not even banks. Thanks for chatting with me. This is Anthony Forder, Readysetdata. Talk to y'all later.